We booked a 7-night all-inclusive holiday with TUI Holidays, staying at the 4-star RH Princesa Hotel in Benidorm. In this video, we will give you our honest opinion of the hotel, show you the public areas, our room and what food was on offer at breakfast, lunch and dinner. Stay tuned to the end when we disclose the price. Did we get a good deal? Let us know in the comment section. Our TUI coach dropped us off at the end of the road, about a 150-metre walk to the hotel. The hotel is situated very close to the main town area. Check-in was quick and easy as we had booked a package holiday in Benidorm with TUI Holidays, so the hotel had all our details. We were given a wristband to show we were all-inclusive, as some guests stay on a half-board basis. We had asked for a room overlooking the pool, but we were given a room overlooking the road. The rooms over the pool do get more sun in the winter months, so if this is important to you, bear this in mind. We were told that the rooms we had been given were bigger than the ones overlooking the pool, and this was correct. I'll hand you over to Giles to show you around our room.
Come on in, I'll show you around the room and see what you think of the Hotel Princesa in Benidorm. First impression is it's a lovely big space, loads of floor space around the beds. What are the beds like? And firstly, they are huge and they've been very comfortable, good to sleep on. The only thing Lisa found was the pillows were a little bit too thick for her. She did ask for a slightly thinner pillow, and I think one did come that was slightly thinner. We've got a chair, we've got a very large dressing table and a fridge just down here, which there's a couple of bottles of water which are chargeable. We did have complimentary water when we first came into here. One thing we have noticed about this room is there is very little drawer space. There are two very small drawers either side of the bed. I do like drawers. We've got sort of t-shirts stacked up on each other in the cupboards. There is hanging space as well. There's a seating area to put your shoes on, and there's a full-length mirror for you to check the way that you're dressed before you go out and attack Benidorm. The television is a nice large screen. It takes a little bit of a while to fire up and get going, but you can get YouTube on it. You can, I think, log into Netflix. And about in the 30s, you have to go through a load of Spanish channels. You've got BBC One, you've got BBC Two, you've got ITV as well. We've got the usual tea and coffee making facilities. The kettle's okay, quite clean, couple of cups, fairly standard. No biscuits, creamers rather than milk. In terms of plug sockets, we've got 2 European sockets here, one being used by the lamp, so 3 in total. So if you weren't using the lamp, you'd have 3 there. There's one either side of the bed, which is handy for charging your mobile phones. So bring plenty of adapters if you've got lots of electrical equipment. So out on the balcony, nice big balcony space, fairly standard, 2 plastic chairs and a table. There's probably enough room for a sun lounger here. However, this side of the hotel, and we're room 512, doesn't get the sun. We're facing out onto apartments and it's not a bad view, but apparently the rooms that are on the other side facing the pool get more of the sun. So these rooms are larger and on the other side they're slightly smaller, but they do get the sun. So into the bathroom now. It is a nice large bathroom. Unfortunately, it's let down by lack of storage space for toiletries. We've had to put our toiletry bag on a stool that's under the sink. But the sink itself is quite a handy unit with space to hang your towels on the front and a nice big illuminated mirror. There is a hairdryer which seems reasonably powerful. It's not going to be the most powerful one that you've ever seen. And there is a European shaver point as well. You also have a bidet. There's also a phone in here. If you want to phone someone while you're in the bathroom, that's a possibility here. And speaking of calling to bathroom, this does have a bath. It's not just a shower room. The shower has been plenty powerful enough, plenty warm enough. It did lose a little bit of heat on the second day that we were here, but it's been fine ever since. Whenever we do our room reviews, we've always lived in them for 4 or 5 days at least to give a fair impression of what a room is like. So the room is cleaned, serviced daily. You have 2 bath towels, 2 hand towels. You don't have any additional pool towels. So if you want to use towels poolside, make sure that you bring those yourselves. There are some toiletry products. There is a hair and body wash. There is also a conditioner. There's also a couple of hard hand soaps and a dental kit and a body milk as well, and also a shower cap. RH Hotels provide a few different bits and bobs. So there is a safe in this cupboard. That is one that you need to get a key from reception. There is a €10 deposit, but that is refundable at the end. We know that a lot of the hotels in Spain will charge up to €4 or €5 per day for use of a safe. So that's really good that this is just on a deposit on a key. So the Wi-Fi is included with your hotel. We've had no problems with it. It's been really good. Nice consistent Wi-Fi all throughout the hotel. We're on the 5th floor and we've had no problems up here.
Let's have a quick tour of the hotel before we talk about the food. The outdoor area was very pleasant with plenty of sun loungers around the main pool. We visited in January, so this area wasn't used a great deal, so I'm not sure how packed it would be in peak season. No one was swimming in the outdoor pool, so I presume it was rather chilly. There is a terrace area where lots of people would sit in the daytime enjoying the winter sun with a drink. On the other side of the hotel is an area with mini golf, sports facilities and a children's play area. It was hardly used when we visited, so you could easily access the facilities. There was a second pool that you could not access whilst we were there. There is a spa and indoor pool in the hotel, but we couldn't film in there as it was being well used in the cooler weather. There was a small games room with some pool tables and arcade machines, but whenever we poked our head in, it was always empty. The main bar area is spacious, comfortable and clean. The bar staff were really friendly and got to know us and our choice of drinks very quickly. As we were on the all-inclusive package, we had a list of drinks we could choose from that were included. The beer and sangria were fine. The coffee and cava was very good. The orange juice was excellent. But the local spirits used were passable if you had them in a mixer. You could certainly find a drink that you liked without having to purchase one. The lounge area was well used throughout the day and night, and you could always find someone to have a chat to in here. The seating was really comfortable. During the afternoon, there were some activities to take part in. My 85-year-old dad even won a certificate for his ball skills. Well done, Dad. My mum also enjoyed taking part in these games. In the evening, there was a weekly entertainment programme that was posted on a board so you could decide if it was your thing or not. The entertainment consisted of singers, quizzes, bingo, balancing acts and dancing. It was low-key compared to what we are used to on cruises, but for entertainment in a hotel out of season, we thought it was really good. There were 6 lifts in this 16-storey hotel. We did occasionally have to wait a while for a lift, but no longer than 3 to 5 minutes. One thing I was really impressed with was the cleanliness of this hotel. The cleaners were constantly cleaning the public areas and they were all really friendly. In fact, most of the staff in this hotel were really friendly. If you are finding this film useful, please consider leaving us a comment and pressing the like button so more people can find it to help them make an informed choice on their Benidorm holiday. Now on to the thing we all find very important, the food! We had breakfast, lunch and dinner here for 7 days, so had a good overview of what it was like. The restaurant was open for breakfast at 8 until 10:30 a.m, lunch 1 till 3 p.m, and dinner 7 till 9:30 p.m. during our stay in January. It was a buffet style for all 3 meals. As you walk in, you have to show your key card and then you can pick your own table. The tables are mainly set for 2 people, so if there are 4 of you, you have to ask for extra placements to be set. The tables aren't too close together, giving you plenty of room to get past. There are also some tables designated for disabled guests very close to the buffet. The breakfast options were very good with all the usual items for a full English and continental breakfast available. I was slightly disappointed though by the tea and coffee on offer from the buffet. If I stayed again, I would bring or buy some English tea bags. The coffee in the bar was much nicer than the coffee in the buffet area. Lunch and dinner options were varied and there was a good choice. The bread selections were very good and I could see some of them being freshly baked in the kitchens. There were pizzas on offer at each sitting, as well as pasta dishes, cooked meat and fish, and plenty of salads. Fish and meat was being cooked at the buffet station, so you knew it was freshly cooked. The food was hot, well presented and tasty. As a pescatarian, I thought the salad selection was excellent. There was everything from artichokes to zucchini with lots of nuts and seeds. There were also some lovely oils and dressings available too. A slight niggle of mine, however, was the fact that as a non-meat eater, it was not always visible to discover if something contained meat or not. There was a menu showing vegetarian and vegan options, but in the buffet itself, it was not always labelled as well as it could have been. The desserts were plentiful and there was a very good choice. The fresh fruit was tasty and appealing. We got served our drinks quickly and efficiently, and our dirty plates were normally taken away very quickly. On one day, we did request a picnic lunch as we planned to go out for the day. You order this at reception and pick it up at the restaurant on the morning you require it. It was okay, but very basic, and I wouldn't bother in future. I'd prefer to eat out somewhere locally instead. There were a lot of British people staying in the hotel, but we also got talking to some people from Spain and Belgium too. So now we come to the cost. We booked this holiday through TUI Holidays for a week, all inclusive in January 2025. We booked the holiday 8 weeks in advance of departure. We paid £536 per person, including flights, one suitcase with 23 kilograms of weight per couple, and our transfers. That works out at just £76 per person per day. We thought that was excellent value, especially as Jet2 was offering the same hotel for a similar price but only on a half-board basis. Big tip here if you are booking and want a package deal. Check out all the travel agents, as TUI was much better value than Jet2 on our holiday. Would we stay in this hotel again? Definitely yes. It is in a very centrally located area. It's great for the town and Levante beach. The staff are friendly and the outside areas are well maintained. It's clean, the food options are good, and the entertainment that we saw was fine. We have plenty more Benidorm content on our channel. If you are interested to know what Benidorm is like in the winter along Levante Beach and what the strip is like in the day and night time, why not head across to one of these videos now? Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, we will do our best to answer them in the comment section. Happy holidays!